Imagine walking along your favorite stretch of rocky coastline, only to find the sand littered with the remains of sea stars. Once vibrant, now lifeless. It's a haunting sight that's become all too common in recent years, as millions of sea stars have mysteriously vanished from our oceans. What could possibly be powerful enough to wipe out these iconic creatures on such a massive scale? The answer is almost invisible to the naked eye, smaller than a grain of sand, yet capable of causing devastation across entire coastlines. It's a microscopic assassin, lurking in the water, waiting for the perfect conditions to strike. For generations, sea stars, those colorful, spiky wonders that captivate beachgoers and divers alike, have been a symbol of healthy marine life. They come in dazzling shades of orange, purple, and red, decorating tide pools and rocky reefs. But over the past decade, these beautiful animals have been disappearing at an alarming rate, leaving behind empty habitats and broken ecosystems. Entire populations have simply melted away, their absence transforming once thriving shorelines into barren landscapes. The loss has left scientists and conservationists deeply concerned as they scramble to understand what's happening and how to stop it. Sea stars aren't just pretty faces in the ocean, they're vital players in the marine ecosystem. As top predators in their world, they help keep populations of mussels, barnacles, and other sea creatures in check. Without sea stars, these other species can quickly take over, throwing the entire balance of the ecosystem out of whack. The sudden and dramatic decline of sea stars sparked a scientific mystery. Marine biologists, ecologists, and oceanographers from around the world joined forces, determined to uncover the cause of this catastrophe. They collected samples, analyzed water quality, and even sequenced the DNA of sick and healthy sea stars, searching for clues. After nearly a decade of tireless research, the answer finally emerged. The culprit wasn't a chemical spill or a new predator, it was a tiny, deadly microbe. This microscopic organism, previously unknown to science, had been silently infecting sea stars, spreading from one animal to the next with terrifying efficiency. Once inside a sea star, the microbe triggers a devastating illness known as sea star wasting disease. The first signs are subtle. Small white lesions appear on the sea star's skin. But within days, the animal's limbs begin to curl and twist, its body softens, and it starts to literally fall apart. In the final stages, the sea star disintegrates, leaving nothing but a ghostly outline on the ocean floor. The speed and severity of the disease are shocking. In some outbreaks, entire populations have been wiped out in just a matter of weeks. The disease doesn't discriminate. It affects dozens of sea star species, from the tiny bat star to the massive sunflower star, one of the largest sea stars in the world. The microbe spreads through the water, hitching a ride on tiny particles and currents. And as if that weren't bad enough, rising ocean temperatures driven by climate change are making the problem even worse. Warmer waters create the perfect breeding ground for the microbe, allowing it to multiply faster and infect more sea stars. It's like an invisible wildfire racing through the ocean, leaving devastation in its wake. The disease can jump from one tide pool to the next, sweeping down entire coastlines and leaving behind a trail of destruction that's nearly impossible to stop. The loss of sea stars has ripple effects throughout the ecosystem. Without these predators, algae and other fast-growing organisms can take over, smothering rocks and crowding out other marine life. Mussels and barnacles multiply unchecked, making it harder for new generations of sea stars and other creatures to survive. The entire balance of the intertidal zone is thrown into chaos, but there's hope on the horizon. Now that scientists have identified the microbe responsible for sea star wasting disease, they can begin to develop strategies to protect these vital animals. Researchers are experimenting with ways to boost sea star immunity, restore affected habitats, and even breed disease-resistant sea stars in captivity for future release. The fight to save sea stars is far from over, but every new discovery brings us closer to a solution. Sea stars are more than just ocean ornaments. They're guardians of the underwater world, and their survival matters to us all. So what's the coolest sea creature you've ever seen? Drop it in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more ocean mysteries and updates on the incredible world beneath the waves.